T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. This time it's going to be Brawn from Transformers Studio Series. He is Transformers Bumblebee version of Brawn. Got it on Amazon. That's where I got it. Amazon. If somebody asks me that, I know they didn't even watch this far into the video. I'm going to put a link in the description for where you can get them off of Amazon if it's actually available. Anywho, they changed the packaging going forward to make it not have plastic at the top, but they didn't take away the plastic from the side. On the inside, the character is strapped to this with his accessory strapped to that, but they still have the actual backdrop, which is, I don't know, I guess it's the Cybertron Falls or whatever. Let me see if I can actually find it on the packaging. Yeah, Cybertron Falls. So, yeah, it's the last stand of the Autobots at the beginning of the movie. I was about to say the game, because that's what it kind of looked like. I don't know why I didn't do this review yet. I've had this figure for a few days, and I had people vote, and Brawn was a unanimous winner of who should be reviewed first. My first impressions opening him is this thing is really cool. It's almost like not even a Transformer. It's just a straight up action figure. It doesn't even look like it transforms. And I like that they gave him this shape right here. Let's try to zoom in on his face if you can see that. There it is. Let's darken things a tiny taste. There we are. Very nice paintwork, and he does have deco like all over. Even when you're not like paying attention to it, he has deco. Like the wheels aren't just one color, which is always cool. And for whatever reason, he reminds me of one of these Diaclone mechs right there. And his vehicle mode reminds me of a Diaclone vehicle. But here's how tall he is next to you. Bumblebee, his helmet is only slightly taller. And I had Starscream somewhere. Let's put you up here. That's what a Seeker looks like next to him. He comes with 2 accessories. They had like big gigantic guns at the beginning. Like all of their guns look like Optimus Prime size guns, which was hilarious. But you can pose his hands to look like he's holding that. You can put his drill weapon that's supposed to be for the vehicle mode. You can attach that to that, but when you do that, his shoulders are actually on ball joints. As soon as you put this on there, the gun is instantly too heavy. But without that, the gun will at least stay, but the shoulders are loose because they're on ball joints. That's my one complaint with this figure. Well, not one. The other complaint is, let's get into the articulation that I show you. You can store this on his back very loosely. If you don't want it on that gun, and you won't be able to keep it on the gun. And since this is a 5mm peg, you can still use blast effects. But articulation, you get a tiny bit of a butterfly joint because of the transformation. The arm goes out to there, rotates ball joints. It can swivel right here because it does have a separate bicep swivel. You do get double jointed elbows and wrist swivel. You get a waist swivel. The legs go out to that far. They can kick forward more than 90 degrees. They can go back pretty much 90 degrees. The knee bends slightly more than 90. They rotates above the knee because it doesn't have any thigh rotation right there. I guess because of where the wheel is placed. And you get a lot of ankle pivot. And the foot can come back like that. And you can separate this if you want to use that in some type of way. But the thing I don't like, besides the shoulders being made out of ball joints, the head rotates to here and here, which is good enough, but he cannot look up at all. That is frustrating. It's annoying that they gave him all this articulation, but he can't lift his head up. I mean, I guess it's good for a ramming pose, I guess, if he's gonna ram head first into somebody. And let's see. I think you can put his gun on his back, because there is a port right there where you can put it on the back like that. I don't know how good that looks, but anyhow, let's get to this transformation. Super duper easy. We need to open his back up. When you do open the back up some, you do kind of get some backwards butterfly. But open that up, flip this out, put the head in like that. Now we can rotate the shoulders this way so that we can get the arms in. The arms have these peg holes right there, so we can put the arm in here like this and peg it onto that. Keep the head, make sure the head stays right here, but same thing on this arm. Get the arm in there. It kind of bends on a double joint. Sometimes it is a little bit of trouble getting the forearm to peg on that peg. Make sure I have it twisted correctly. Come on. Well, it's in a spot, basically. It's where it needs to be. The waist needs to rotate. The waist needs to come back a little bit. And the feet, when you pull this knee out, this can go up like that. And then you can shut the foot. Push the knee back. Make this clear that. And shut the foot on there. Now we need to rotate this out like that. And bring these up to here. And here's what needs to happen at this point. There's a little yellow peg right there that needs to go into here. Meanwhile, this needs to slide into the wheel. I like to slot this onto the yellow peg at first, and then groove the green one into the wheel if I can. There we go. Same deal over here. Groove that in there. And then give it a good pinch once things are together. Well, basically, he is his Cybertronian vehicle. Let's spin that around. It's like a weird, I don't know. It's sort of like he's a pickup truck. Because he has like the cab, and then he has the hollowed out space back here, which I guess you could throw little things in there. So he's sort of like a Cybertronian pickup truck, except it's a hole down there. What you can do is mount this up here, so he'll have a gun. And if you rotate this forward, you can put this in there. So he's like a mining vehicle. So that's cool. It rolls super duper nice, to be honest. Even with these plug-on wheels. You can't really see the tires that well, so they didn't need to paint anything green up there. But I like it. This vehicle is oddly intriguing. And here's something I just thought about right before doing a review. Unfortunately, the gun comes back way too far. You could have this Mega Construx He-Man, which is just a coincidence that it works with him. You could have him like manning this if, you know what? My camera stopped recording, but this is good enough. this is the type of odd vehicle Masters of the Universe would have. So I know Hasbro doesn't care about Masters of the Universe, but this is a cool coincidence of a pairing. This gun is so huge. Unfortunately, if this came off, I could actually still port it there so he can actually be using it, but yeah, can't do that. Here he is next to a figure I haven't even ever reviewed. Bumblebee, or B127, that was his name, I think. But both of them are small vehicles, but Bumblebee comes out to be longer. And here he is next to another Bumblebee, Legends Class Titans Return Bumblebee. So you can see that he's slightly bigger than the Legends Class. So, yeah, he's in scale with the other figures, because you can see he was pretty much the same height as Bumblebee and close to the same length as Bumblebee in this mode right here. But the only bad thing that I can say about him is he is so tiny, and Transformers are about to go up to $25. Now, I can't remember what I paid for this. It was either $19.99 or $22.99, one or the other. I think Ratchet definitely they gave me the $19.99 price. But yeah, I like the alt mode. I like the way it rolls. I like that you can put the gun on here. Full disclosure, the gun does not stay on there securely, to be honest, that gun. And this gun, it stays securely here, or you could put it up here if you want. So you can have that going on. But and I like the robot mode besides the head not being able to look up. So yeah, minimal complaints. Going back to robot mode, since that's what I do in Studio Series. I'm gonna put that back like it was. I'm gonna detach this and detach that. Easy enough. Pull the legs down and rotate. Turn the legs this way. Detach the toe and bring the foot out like that. Turn the toe to the back and reverse it this way. So now his body is done basically. Pull the arms out of here. Bring them out to the side. Shove the head back up into this cavity. Roll this up into the backpack. And do this. Well, I don't know, it doesn't feel like cheap plastic or anything. It better not, for how small it is. They put a lot of paint in there. They gave him a big weapon and a smaller weapon. And this is one figure. I had him in vehicle mode when I first brought him in this room. And I was going to just start in vehicle mode. But the whole surprise about this line is a ton of these characters did not have, all of them, they didn't have alt modes. The only people that had alt modes in the movie were Bumblebee, Shatter, Dropkick, and Optimus once he got to Earth. And but Brawn and the others never had an alt mode. So seeing what Hasbro came up and Takara came up with is the draw to these reviews. So yeah, it is definitely cool to have these start in robot mode. Unlike some other figures, it doesn't really matter because you already know what they look like. But I like the figure. Like I said, link in the description if it's actually available. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.